Hi folks, what you're about to see is me doing a bike workout on this, the Aviron bike. Now they very kindly allow me to put these up on YouTube, even though I make them for the Aviron platform, so I can share them with you guys. So if you want to know more about the Aviron bikes or their rowing machines or the treadmills or other exercise equipment, please go to avironactive.com. Now this is a 25-minute workout where we start off with a 5-minute warm-up where I take you through finding your own resistance settings. I don't just call out like big ring 15 and stuff because who knows how powerful and whatever you are. So just follow me through that warm-up, you'll know your settings, and then you'll hopefully have a very enjoyable 25 minutes. I hope you do. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi there and welcome to another bike workout on the Aviron Fit bike. Now, we have a 25-minute workout ahead of us today. That's going to be a 5-minute warm-up where we find our resistances that we'll be working at through the main workout. Then we're going to go through those intervals, take a 2-minute cool down at the end, and that's us all done. Now, I do recommend that you have a towel and a drink handy because you are going to need it. Although it's only 25 minutes, this is a kind of overall, your body's going to be working and you will be working up a bit of a sweat and you want to replace some of those fluids. Also, I want to make sure that your bike is set up how you want it to be. That means getting your saddle height to where you want it to be so that you feel that your leg is almost straight at the bottom when your heel is down. That's the best way to kind of gauge your setting, and that your handlebars are a position where you're able to be comfortably into the front with slightly soft elbows. Now, we're going to start this workout with our resistance right down at minimum, and then we're going to bring it up slightly to find our first biting point of resistance, okay? So set your machine to that low resistance, and we're going to find where we are. Of course, if you've done some of my workouts before, then chances are you already know where your resistance settings will be, but it's also a good way to warm up through those 5 minutes. So if you have your bike prepared, you got your right shoes on, and you have clicked into your pedals, we can get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, like I say, we've got our resistance set down at minimum right now, and this will probably feel like you're just spinning in air. So what I want you to do is to start to increase your resistance until that point where you suddenly feel your legs biting into the machine, okay? So just keep increasing it until you find your muscles engage and you have to bite into the pedal stroke. Now this is your easy spin. So from an RPM point of view, I want you to look for something between kind of 70 and 90. I'd rather you were faster with your cadence, your RPM, than slower. So find that point where your muscles are biting into the pedal stroke and you can hold between 70 and 90 RPM. This is when we recover. When I say easy spin during today's workout, this is what I want you to go back to. So this resistance setting and this cadence, okay? And try and return to this cadence. Is almost the important part of here is to keep your legs spinning fast rather than being kind of super tired out and having to slow right down. Okay, what we're gonna do is take it up a bit more resistance-wise. And here is where I want you to increase the resistance while holding your cadence. But what you're looking for is for your legs to suddenly feel, oh, this is a bit hard work. Not max, but you're suddenly kind of like, I'm having to put some force into the pedal stroke. But importantly, I want you to still try and hold whatever RPM you're currently cycling at. So let's just bump it up. Keep going. And then I put it up 3 clicks. So on the Aviron, that means at a resistance 30 higher than I was before. And that's when my muscles now really feel like they have to engage and push through the stroke, rather than before it was just, we felt we'd connected to the stroke. Now I'm having to push through. Now we can reduce it back down to that easy spin. So 3 clicks down for me. And let's just hold this for a few more seconds. Now you have to forgive me, I am a rower at heart. So I will talk about the stroke quite a lot. I do mean the pedal stroke. I'm so used to saying strokes per minute and all that stuff. You'll have to forgive me when I get the terminologies wrong. So we've done easy spin, which is what we're cycling at right now. We have found hard cruise, which is that kind of cruising pace, but it feels a bit hard. The next one we want to find is our sprint. So it could be up to you whether you want to increase your resistance or not. But what I want you to do is practice spinning your legs up. So maybe 20 RPM faster than you are now. So let's have a short burst of that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I've done no resistance change. I've just taken my cadence up by 30. Okay, so this is what my increase has been. Ease off, back down. And as we go through this workout, if you feel that you'd like just a little bit more spice to these sprints, you can do the max sprint with a slight increase in resistance too. I don't recommend going too high, maybe not as high as the hard cruise, but a wee bit extra special sauce. So should we do it one more time? We've got 1 minute left in this warm up. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that cadence up. Okay. Then look at your cadence. Then let's ease off again. And that's what we're going to be aiming for in the sprint sections. Now, today's workout, we start off super simple. We're going to do 1 minute at that hard cruise intensity, 30 seconds sprint. Then we're going to come back down to easy spin. And we're going to repeat that format a few times to get through today's workout with a little bit of something special at the end. I do like something special. So, in 15 seconds time then, we're going to take it up to our hard cruise intensity. So for me, that's 3 clicks up in resistance. The holding cadence in 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Hold your cadence. Now, the important thing here is that the force comes from your legs, okay? It's from pushing through the pedal stroke. It's not from rocking your body from side to side. It's not about shifting your mass left and right. So if you find you are really rocking from side to side in order to get the power in, then there's a chance your seat height is actually too high. So either pause the workout and adjust, or make sure next time you're doing this, you're a bit lower. All right, 10 seconds to go, and then we reduce resistance, but up the cadence for our max sprint in 3, 2, 1. Resistance down, cadence up. 30 seconds of this. And then we do a easy spin for 1 minute. 15 seconds. Keep those legs moving nice and fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so same resistance, just back off the cadence. Whew. Drink if you have one, which I really hope you do. I did tell you to. If you didn't bring one, it's your own fault. Ooh. So that's us one time through. And that was like, you know, when you're making pancakes, and the first one's always a bit rubbish because you need to get the pan ready. The oil's now the right temperature. Well, we're now making proper pancakes, okay? So in 15 seconds time, we go back up to hard cruise, increase resistance, hold your cadence. In 5 seconds time, 3, 2, 1, there we go. Resistance up, hold the cadence. It does occur to me, round about now, that I could really phone this in. I could pretend I'm hitting the resistance button and keep it nice and easy and have a much better day. But I'm in this with you. If I'm asking you to do this workout, I'm doing it along with you. 30 seconds to go here. Keep pushing through. And then in 20 seconds time, we have our 30 seconds max sprint. So remember, resistance comes down, cadence goes up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now I can really hear my bike making a different noise when I do this, when I take the cadence up. The actual pedal stroke feels lighter, but I'm moving faster. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to easy spin, just reduce the cadence. Whew. Catch your breath. It's quite easy to, I wouldn't say hold your breath, but it's easy to get quite tense during those max sprints. You need to kind of hang on as you get the cadence up. So make sure and breathe through it. Relax those shoulders. I definitely have a tendency to put my shoulders up in my ears. And again, that's the thing in rowing, I'm constantly telling people not to do, whereas I got on a bike and I'm suddenly with my shoulders in my ears. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Back up to hard cruise. Resistance goes up, cadence remains in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, a good thing about this workout is that it's a predictable set of intensities. Especially the more you do training like this on your bike, the more you'll know what resistance works for you right now, how it feels, what's too much, what's too easy, and then means that you can come back even to this workout in a couple of weeks' time after lots of training and think, whoa, my cadence is up, my resistance is up. It's a great way to see improvements. Okay, 10 seconds. Then we're going back up to max sprint. So resistance down, cadence up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, many of my workouts do have much more varied intervals to them, but the consistency that the bulk of this workout has does make it easier to kind of connect to it. All right, reducing cadence in 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Sorry, I was too busy talking there. I was chatting away and I'm like, oh, hang on, I've got to do my 3, 2, 1 countdown. Hopefully you can see timers and things on screen anyway. Maybe you're not even listening to me. Maybe you've got some good tunes pumping away in the background and you're like, who knows what he's saying today. As long as you follow what it says behind you, that's all that matters. And try and stay consistent. Return to the same cadence and resistance you were, or better. Whew. All right, hard cruise coming up. Increase resistance in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, hold your cadence. Now, just going back to my pancake analogy. I was, at the start of this workout, my cadence was about 15 slower than it is right now. So as I've warmed up, I really got into the groove and can understand the intensity. I'm able to, it's almost like my subconscious knows that I can put more effort into this. I'm not increasing the resistance, I'm still at the same one I found in the warm-up, but my cadence is higher. Okay, going to max sprint in 10 seconds. Resistance down, cadence up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Whew. Now, I just realised I start every sentence with now, sorry. Hopefully, time is flying for you in this workout. Certainly these 30 seconds go nice and fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reduce cadence, keep the same resistance. You're only ever looking 1 minute ahead at a time, or a maximum of 1 minute. So it's not like you sit down and you've got like a big 25-minute slog in front of you. We're constantly changing. And that's a really good mind trick to play on yourself. Doesn't matter whether it's on the bike, on the rower, on the treadmill. If you can break your workout down into smaller chunks, then it'll go by a lot quicker. You don't even have to change intensity or anything, just look at it every 2 minutes, see how far you got. Okay, taking it up to hard cruise in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance goes up, cadence remains. So I mean, we are past 15 minutes in already. Feels like, only feels like 10, I'd say. Again, it's been like 10 minutes worth of the main session on top of the warm-up, so maybe that's why it feels like 10. Now, there we are again. Now, this is round about the point where your form can start to get rounded off the edges slightly. If fatigue is setting in, 10 seconds to go. We'll take it up to easy spin. Resistance goes down, cadence goes up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, remember, cycling is about your legs turning. It's not about swinging or pulling on the handlebars. If you can stay nice and stable, then your legs do the work. Okay, taking it to easy spin in 3, 2, 1. Take that cadence down. And what you want to think about, and this is why it's useful to be in shoes that clip into your pedals, is almost like kicking across the top of the pedal stroke and then scraping the bottom. If you kick and scrape, especially when the resistance goes up, you'll have a much more even power profile going into each pedal stroke. Something that's easier to practice at like a low cadence, high resistance, so you can try that in your own time, but otherwise, in 5 seconds time, back up to hard cruise. 2, 1, resistance goes up, cadence remains. Other workouts I do have a slightly different approach to the hard ones, where it's about hard grind, where you lower the cadence and increase the resistance. So it's like a real grind through the stroke. Not doing that today though. But just in case you thought I was a one-trick pony and I only ever did these. I also add in max power, where you really set that resistance high. But again, not today. We are doing max sprint though, in 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Resistance goes down, cadence goes up. And that is the end of that set of hard sprint easy. We're going to do a couple of short sprints to finish. Do 1 minute easy spin first though in 3, 2, 1. Take the cadence down. And then at the end of this one, we're going to do 20 seconds max sprint and 40 seconds easy spin. We've got a couple of these 20/40s to do, then a 2-minute cool down, and we're done with our day. Whew. I'm starting to leave a reward puddle under my bike. Remember, and wipe down your bike afterwards if you're the same as me. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Then we go up, same resistance, max sprint for 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take that cadence up. Even if you can try and go faster than you have been before, this is our fast finish. Easy spin coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, there's no resistance change here. It's just about cadence. And as you take that cadence up, the pedal stroke will feel lighter. But you should be going faster. It's just because you're adding in a lot more strokes per minute. Okay, 15 seconds to go, and then another max sprint. Who is this max sprint guy? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's like there's a book of dad jokes. Anytime it's max, it's like, who's he? Okay, back to easy spin, sorry. In 3, 2, 1. Take it down. 40 seconds here. We're very close to being at the finish of our workout now. And hopefully, the variety of intensities that you've been working at today has got your heart rate up, your breathing rate up. Hopefully you are leaving a puddle underneath you like I am. There's lots of easy spin here, but because of the changes, it's a great workout. All right, up to sprint again. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is our last hard effort of today. 10 seconds, and then we go back to easy spin to finish off the main block. In 3, 2, 1. Take that cadence down. So, just keep honest. It's the best way to describe it. Keep that cadence up. Don't reduce your resistance. See this one out strong. And then, when this one's done, in 20 seconds time, we can go to the cool down, where you can just ease off, let your body just slide into neutral, really. 10 seconds. Okay, easing off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, there we go. Take a moment to just release yourself from the workout. That was a tough 18 minutes in and out of those sprints and the hard sections, so you want to make sure you kind of let your brain just float away from that focus as you gradually slow down the cadence. If you want to reduce your resistance as well, by all means do. I do recommend getting back into the hoods, the drops, however you hold your handlebars as we finish off this cool down. Be in your proper cycling position. Sitting up can it's nice to recover, but it can actually elevate your heart rate and your pedal stroke becomes a little bit malformed when you sit up. And what you don't want is the last thing that your body remembers when it comes to cycling being a kind of like a pedal stroke, because your brain will adapt super quick. Even from bike to bike, you'll get used to sitting on a Averon Fit bike, that this is what cycling should feel like. Then you'll get on a road bike and you'll be like, what's this thing? It's like you keep on reprogramming the firmware in your brain for what cycling is. So make sure and finish with the best of intentions, okay? We're all done in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Thank you so much for joining me in that workout. I mean, listen, if you didn't work up a sweat, I did. so yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm gonna go wipe down my machine, wipe down myself, have a quick stretch, and then I'm off for things else. I'm gonna go do some weights or something else. I do recommend stretching your quads, your hamstrings, possibly your shoulders, stretch them as well, because they'll have been braced in that position at the front of the handlebars. So give your body will let you know what muscles you worked today. So make sure to stretch them so you can come back another day rather than having to take a day's rest because your muscles are sore. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me in this workout. Until the next time then, pedal well, be well, bye-bye.